Hello, everybody. It is Carly here, bringing you day number 5 of my 25 days of Christmas horror. If my eyeball looks like it's been crying, it's because I accidentally splashed clothes soap in it, so that's great. Don't ask how I did that, because I don't know either. Anyway, so we're on day 20, or we're on day 5 here of my, oh my god, 25 days. And I'm going to be talking about another one I watched on streaming, on Tubi specifically, and that is The Elf from, I believe, I think it's 2016 on IMDb, and it might be 2017 on there, so, around one of those years. But The Elf, yeah, this movie was essentially about some fella, his name was Nick, and he has this girlfriend, and he does not like to celebrate Christmas because of something very traumatic that happened to him when he was a kid around at Christmas time with him and his family. And so he doesn't like Christmas. His girlfriend is all about Christmas, so she's trying to like get his spirits up because she wants him to like Christmas too, because Christmas means a lot to her. So she's trying to get him on the same wavelength, and he ends up inheriting this toy shop from his grandfather, I believe. And while he's there, he finds this elf, and then he also finds like this list that he's reading, and he comes to find that the elf might be like something sinister is going on with it. Some sort of evil spirit might be possessing it or something like that. And so then it's like he's kind of having like a mental breakdown. They end up going to this house for Christmas, and the girl invites her family and everything over as a surprise to try to get her boyfriend into the spirit. And of course, he's kind of not having it, and he's very just mental. So, it's like kind of like, oh, is he mental or is it the elf? Yeah, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This movie sucked. It was not good. I looked, IMDb has a 2.4 rating, which is definitely earned. I've said before, I don't really like to judge movies that are a lower budget now, since I do movies like that, and it's like I'm a lot more open-minded to giving things a chance and taking them for what they are, and that's fine and dandy. However, if you have audio issues or visual issues with your film, that is when I check out, and this movie, definitely had an issue with the audio, like the score, whatever, is playing too loud over characters talking throughout the film. And it's also weird because it's like not like at the beginning of the movie, it's not that bad. And then as the film kind of went on, it just got worse and worse. And I thought I was like, maybe because I was tired watching it. So I thought I was going crazy, but turning up the volume, all it did was make the score louder, and you like can't hear a lot of the dialogue. And on top of that, there's a lot of scenes that go on for too long, almost comically long, because it's supposed to be like the movie takes itself very seriously, which I mean, cool. But this type of movie, especially called The Elf, like you're watching it to see an elf doll kill people, and it doesn't have to be that serious. So I feel like this is a film that should have taken more of a comedic approach to it, and it could have been more successful. But yeah, that audio thing was a huge issue for me. And then I was saying scenes go on for way too long. Like dramatic scenes, like there's a big I guess expedition dump type of thing where the boyfriend starts explaining to the girlfriend exactly what happened when he was younger, because he's never really told her before. And it felt like it was going on forever, and he's saying everything in a very monotone, boring voice, and he's trying to be all serious, but it's like coming off as funny because it's like clearly just padding the time at that point. So yeah, the elf in it, I mean, looks it's a creepy looking doll, I will say that. And they do some workarounds and stuff to make it work out where it looks like it's walking and things. There's a few scenes that actually remind me of Child's Play, so I'll give them that. They do okay with that, but I feel like you don't see the elf enough. All the other characters are just like kind of nothing characters. The acting's not great. Again, it's like over dramatic acting and stuff like that that just doesn't come off very good. It just seems like they're kind of overacting to try to be serious in the film. And yeah, overall, it just wasn't good. It wasn't very good. I cannot recommend this one. I don't even know what to rate it. I would probably give it, like, audio is such a big issue for me. So I mean, I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 10. Like, I really did not like it, and a lot of it is that I could not hear what was being said or what was going on, and that's huge for me. Like, if I'm watching your movie, it can be bad and that's fine, but if it's like bad as in like funnily bad acting and stuff. Oh, there went my thingamabob. But it can do that, and that's fine, and it can have funny special effects, silly jokes and stuff, and that's good. But if there's issues with, like, where I can't hear or see it, kind of defeats the purpose of the movie a little bit, in my opinion. But yeah, so The Elf 2016 or 17, whatever. Don't recommend. Do not recommend. Yeah, I don't know. That's that. Yeah, I've been kind of going back and forth with, like, these lower budgeted ones on Tubi, and then like some good ones that I like Silent Night Deadly Night 2. I will say I did review on this channel before. I forgot actually. Well, I didn't. I knew I reviewed Christmas movies. I forgot I did a 12 days of Christmas horror though, like years. I think this was like 2018, so that was a long time ago at this point. So there might be some repeats on here. I used to be very against doing repeats, but at this point I feel like I'm a different person altogether since 2018. So, and I'm just doing this for fun anyway, and it is 25 days, so I'm not gonna just watch like crap every single day. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So yeah, not saying all these movies I'm giving a chance are crap, because so far, like, this is the only one that was a real, like, type of film. So yeah, 2.5 out of 10, The Elf. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 6.